your forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
It's been a cloudy and humid day across central Illinois, so even though the clouds have to at least keep the temperatures down, it definitely kept the moisture close to us too. That's why it definitely felt so sticky today. 86 degrees in Champaign. It is 90 though in Watseka, 87 in Paris, 84 in Mattoon as well as in Taylorville, and 86 in Decatur, which is where we have our roofing dog on its camera. And we do have some clouds across parts of the area right now. We'll see them kind of thicken up overnight tonight, and we'll see some partly cloudy skies for tomorrow. Winds are out of the southwest right now, generally under 15 miles per hour, so it will be a generally cloudy as well as muggy backyard forecast this evening with a small chance of a shower storm. Slightly better chance comes in for tomorrow. WCIA3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA3 News.
We received complaints from the public.
9 people are arrested after a prostitution bust. How police were able to catch them. Plus, a man was killed in a parking lot shooting. Now someone is accused of the crime.
It just wasn't efficient for us to go through every individual piece by hand, plus things could be missed.
And a county jail has a new mail system. Who's now in charge of the sorting and why?
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA3 News at 5.
That's something we don't want in this city.
That something is prostitution, and 9 people have been busted in a sting. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Roscoe. Police say they kept getting calls about the problem on Danville's west side. But before they could arrest anyone, they had to build a case against them. WCIA3's Courtney Bunting is live in our newsroom. So, Courtney, tell us, how did they do that?
Well, Jennifer, officers started by dressing like normal people and playing both roles as both a prostitute and then someone trying to buy. And that work paid off.
The police department's concerned about the public safety, the public health.
An undercover investigation led to 9 arrests, all linked to prostitution.
We received complaints from the public, from businesses. The complaints were of females walking in the area, being picked up by men, always up and down, walking on the streets.
But to be able to catch them, police had to get enough proof that something illegal was happening.
We sent out undercover officers in plain clothes to see, would they be approached by the suspected prostitutes, and then we came up with probable cause from that and made arrests.
McCord says they want people to bring issues like this to their attention.
And it's important to us as a police department to really know what's going on out there, and we have to hear that from the public. We have to hear it from the business owners. We have to, hear it from the people that work and travel in the city every day.
Danville Rescue Mission Director Daniel Oppett says people who end up in situations of prostitution often do it because they're in a tough spot.
Either they're homeless or they have a drug problem. And so people are taking advantage of people because of that.
That's why they offer a place for those people to stay.
So you have the help system, support system is at these places.
Police say they are still keeping a close eye on the area where these arrests happen. They said the problem there had been getting worse recently, and they didn't want it spiraling into more crime. That's why they did this sting and made those arrests. Live in the newsroom, Courtney Bunting, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Courtney, thank you so much. We have an update now. A Champaign man is accused in a deadly shooting from earlier this month. 24-year-old Trevoy Fonville is facing a first-degree murder charge. He's already in jail on another charge. Christopher Kelly was shot and killed in a parking lot on Bloomington Road. Police say several vehicles pulled into the lot. An argument followed, and more than 40 shots were fired. A 19-year-old from Springfield is in custody after authorities arrested him for sex crimes. Deputies say they responded to Sand Hill Road near Burr Oak Drive earlier this month for an alarm. When they got there, they found Alan Burris with a 14-year-old girl. Burris was later arrested for criminal sexual assault, sexual abuse, and unlawful restraint. The victim later told family members Burris assaulted her before deputies got there. Jail officials spend time every day going through inmates' mail to make sure no contraband is getting in. But the Sangamon County Jail has decided to have somebody else do the sorting. WCIA3's Cole Henke explains.
The Sangamon County Jail has privatized their inmate mail system, and now inmates will only get to see what is sent to them in digital form, rather than a physical hard copy. The county contracted the service to the company Text Behind. The service will review all mail sent to inmates and then scan it and send it to the jail digitally.
Sometimes we could catch it, sometimes we couldn't. So this way, it's not, you never say foolproof, but it's just about impossible for somebody to get something in the facility now.
Sheriff Jack Campbell said the county consulted other jails that used the service, and they got good reviews. And the county can get out of the contract if text behind ever violates the privacy of the inmates.
Previously, we had to inspect every individual item that came into this facility for contraband. And over the years, there's somebody always trying to get some illegal narcotic into the jail, into an inmate. And it just wasn't efficient for us to go through every individual piece by hand, plus things could be missed.
Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Hankey, WCIA 3. Your local news leader.
Taxpayers won't pay for the program. Instead, the cost will fall to the people sending the mail. But he says it'll cost no more than a stamp. A building in Bethany was destroyed after catching fire this morning. It was a building at a construction firm. Witnesses say they could see firefighters on the scene at R. Callahan Construction. Route 121 was shut down for several hours, but has since reopened. The city of Urbana is adjusting its gathering order to include all private residential properties. The original order went into effect last week. Urbana says the amendment now covers single-family homes. It's aimed at reducing the spread of COVID-19. It caps gatherings at 10 people, plus those who live in the household. The emergency order will expire September 28th. And taking a look at today's numbers statewide, there are 1,700 new cases. That brings the total up to more than 227,000. The positivity rate is up just slightly at 4.1%. 24 more people have died. There are nearly 8,000 coronavirus-related deaths in Illinois. And doctors are learning more every day about this virus, but many questions remain. We will answer some of yours tonight. It's a 30-minute special, COVID-19 Just the Facts. That starts at 6:30. Some young entrepreneurs are selling candy for a good cause. We'll tell you who the proceeds will be helping. Plus, Hurricane Laura made landfall overnight. We will show you the damage left behind.